Hello everyone. Okay, today I'm going to share with you guys this fresh and clean makeup look that I did recently. This look is suitable for those with mature skin or very dry skin. Okay, so for the first step, I used this Obsess skin cleansing balm on her face. I just scoop using the spatula provided, place on some points of her face, and then gently rub it in. It will actually mildly exfoliate the skin, okay, without giving any irritations. I do this very gently and then just remove everything using Iman Suchi wipes. I use Iman Suchi facial wipes to clean her whole face, okay, to remove the cleansing balm from her face and making sure that the skin is moist and ready for the next product to be applied. Next, I applied Fenty Skin Hydravisor Moisturiser. Alright, this moisturizer has SPF in it, so it's very good, especially if you are going outdoors, and it's very important that you have sunscreen to protect your skin. Okay, so I'm just gently massaging it in and making sure that it's being absorbed into the skin, and of course letting it for a while before I apply the next product. Next, I apply Don Me Up Cosmetics Velvet Face Oil. This is very good for those who have very dry skin, and this face oil can be used as a primer itself. Now I'm actually just using eyebrow gel to fill in her brows. You can also use eyebrow pencil or eyebrow powder for this step, but for me personally, I prefer to use eyebrow gel because it's something that I'm comfortable with, but there's nothing wrong or right. Okay, now I'm just applying some cream concealer to neaten up the shape and cover any unwanted hairs. Usually I will take my time to do the eyebrows compared to other parts of the face. To prime the skin, I use this Illuminating primer from Laura Mercier. I would recommend this for anyone with dry skin or mature skin. Okay, those with oily skin, you probably can use, but just on the high points of your face, because you wouldn't want to get too shiny at the end of the day. Okay, for the base, I'm using Alfa X Ukasha Senrose Glow Skin Hydrator. Okay, this is not a foundation. This is a tinted moisturizer, so it's very light on the skin, but giving some I would say light to medium coverage, and it's suitable for those who have not sensitive, those who have dry skin, or those who have mature skin. Okay, you wouldn't want to use something heavy on the skin, because it will just sits on the creases and you can see all the lines and the wrinkles. So for the base, I would just use something that is light, and I blend everything out using Balm Cosmetics Velvet Bouncy Sponge. This sponge is very bouncy and it's good. It doesn't absorb too much product, and it blends very well, and it's something that I prefer using when applying for my base. Okay, just blending everything out and make this is also one of the things that I take time doing, making sure that everything is nicely blended out, evened, and yeah, just making sure everything looks very even. Okay, under the eyes, I used a liquid concealer, slightly lighter shade, just to highlight, not too much, okay, because you wouldn't want to emphasize on the lines or the eye bags. Okay, and make sure that you use a liquid concealer that is hydrating. Okay, so just making sure that everything is blended out. For this, I'm actually using a small brush before I use the same sponge, just to make sure everything is blended again. Okay, sorry guys, I just realized I mentioned it wrongly. It's Balm Cosmetics Velvety Beauty Sponge. Okay, says I got the name wrong just now. Okay, anyway, now I'm applying some blusher on her skin. I'm using Alfa Cosmetics Cushion Blusher, and I'm actually applying it before I set the whole face with powder. Okay, this is just to enhance the color. Okay, and just using the Velvety Beauty Sponge again, just to blend it out. This is very important step. Okay guys, if you want your base to look as natural as it is. Okay, to set the under eye, I'm just using some loose powder. It's best to use loose powder for under the eyes because they are finely milled, and you wouldn't want your under eye to look cakey or creasy. Okay, but make sure before you set with any loose powder, everything is blended out. Very important word, blend and even out. To set the rest of the face, I'm applying the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Press Powder. Okay, this press powder is totally recommendable. Okay, it's slightly pricey, but the finish is the bomb. For the powder blusher, I actually mixed two shades, the coral and pink, to suit her skin tone, and then with the same powder blusher, I applied on her eyelids. Okay, so you know, some products are just multi-functions, multi-purpose. You just need to know how to use them and where to use them. Okay, then I applied some highlighters to her inner corner, the brow bone, and some parts of her face. But if there is any acne or texture on the skin, you wouldn't want to apply too much highlight, or probably don't apply any highlight to that area, because you wouldn't want to emphasize those problematic areas. Okay, And now I'm just applying lipstick on her lips. I used a berry shade color on her lips, okay, because I wouldn't want to go for bright or very light shade of pink, okay. So I think this tone, this shade of color suits her skin tone. For the last step, I just spray with a setting mist, and this is her before, and shortly after this you can see this is her after. So I hope you learned something from this makeup tutorial. I see you again next time. Assalamualaikum.